Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Let's take a look now at what your tarot card is for the week of February 15th, 2026. You know the drill, Taurus. You're a smart one. This is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, just take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, simply means it's meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements if you don't know what they are in the description. In the description box, slow down, Jen. In the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, in the description box is information on how you can become a member of my Time Travelers program. I issue 48 exclusive readings to members every month. So if you'd like to join us, Taurus, we'd love to have you there. All right, with all of that said, now let's begin. We are tapping into the Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the tarot card of the week here for my bull gang? For the week of February 15th, 2026. Tarot card for Taurus. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your tarot card for the week, my darling. The Ten of Swords. What situation in your life needs to come to an end? And at the bottom of the deck, you have Four of Swords. What aspect of your life needs rest and healing? Okay. Tell me why the Ten of Swords is a tarot card of the week. And that's not what's happening to you this week, Taurus, okay? The tarot card of the week reading, I don't want you to click off because that's a little scary card in tarot. The tarot card of the week reading that I do is intended to get all of us to think about this question, ponder it so we can make a decision and move our lives forward, okay? So this is more like help or guidance for you, not necessarily telling you that this is what you're experiencing. Ten of Swords. Why is this the tarot card of the week here for the Taurus Collective? What situation in your life needs to come to an end for the Taurus Collective? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the King of Wands. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Queen of Wands. My, look at that. Bottom of the deck, Temperance, Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. I'm looking at the Four of Swords and the Ten of Swords. The Four of Swords is Libra energy. The Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. There's something here that you're repetitively thinking about. Like, I would like to take the inspired action and move in a particular direction, but then you stop yourself from doing it. So it's like you're starting to get trapped in your mind. Again, this is Gemini energy. So this is like thinking worst case scenario. If I were to do blank, it's going to end up disastrously for me. Whatever this is, you've been thinking about it for quite some time in this Four of Swords. You've been thinking about making this decision or moving in this direction for quite some time, but you keep stopping yourself from doing it. And the feeling here is like, I'm not ready, or I'm afraid of getting hurt. King of Wands. Tell me why the King of Wands is here. You're looking into the past. So I wish I had an overhead camera to show you. The King of Wands is looking into the past. The Queen of Wands is looking into the future. The King of Cups is looking right at me. And these are all your energies for the week ahead. So there's something here in your past that didn't end well. Some maybe betrayal, again, pain, hurt, rejection. There's a desire here on your part, like, I would really like to do this. I'd really like to move forward. However, because of a past event, I don't know if I can. And I think right now you're just trying to like stay emotionally balanced and nurture yourself. And I love that for you. But there's something here that you want to do. And the only thing holding you back is the fear of the past or what transpired back there. The King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands looking into the past? What is this? Why are you looking into the past here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Sun card, the Hermit, and the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. Now, again, we're looking at that Ten of Swords. So there was something here, situation, environment, or connection, that at some point in time in your life brought you a lot of happiness, or at least the hope was there that it would bring you a lot of happiness. I think for most of you, you experienced a level of happiness with whomever or whatever this is. There was victory here. There was success. It made your ego feel good, which there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I do have Leo energy, and then the Six of Wands is Leo energy as well. And so I just feel like when I was in that, when I was experiencing that, I don't mean the Ten of Swords, I mean what preceded the Ten of Swords, I felt really good. I was on top of my game. I felt like I was on top of the world. And then it came to an end. Some act of betrayal. It's like we were doing well, and then it came to a stop, or it came to a pause, or it came to an abrupt end. King of Cups. I think ever since that took place, whether that was 20 years ago, 2 years ago, or 2 days ago, I think your goal here has been, I'm just trying to stay emotionally balanced. I'm trying to nurture myself. I'm trying to take care of myself. One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Cups for your energy. Notice how the Six of Wands flipped upside down. So I think that's what happened. At some point in time that felt good, or it was victorious, stroked your ego. Again, nothing wrong with it. But then suddenly we were no longer successful with it. So the King of Cups now, clarified by the Six of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. That's you and you, whether you're masculine or feminine. Two of Wands. So here's the desire. The King of Cups is the most intuitive king in tarot. I have you here in the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress, whether you're masculine or feminine. There's a desire here within the Taurus collective to want to move forward towards something new. I have the Two of Wands here. This is you, like, am I really ready to let go of the past? Am I really ready to venture forward, as the Queen of Wands wants to do, into the future? So intuitively, you're feeling like maybe there's time for, this is the moment for me to like come out of hibernation and get back out there. And look, I don't know what this was for you. This could have been an ending with a friend or a friend group. It could be a love partnership for some of you. Whatever it was, it's holding you back from moving forward, even though as of late, intuitively, probably over the last month or two, you're feeling like, but I want to come out of my shell. You ever see a butterfly in a chrysalis? Well, it's about to become a butterfly, a monarch butterfly, right? I don't know why I just heard of monarch, but that's what came to me. It's like you're not yet ready. You're not yet ready to burst out onto the scene, but you're getting close. And so if this message is resonating for you, okay, I think what needs to come to an end is like hibernation, or fear of the past repeating itself, or allowing the past to hold you back from something or someone even that you truly want or desire. You're on the precipice of moving forward and busting out of that chrysalis. I think that's what needs to happen here. I think that's what needs to come to an end, is like hermit mode. Not interacting, not engaging, not dating. Again, I don't know what this was for you back here, but I just see it was really good while it lasted kind of feeling. And then it broke your heart to some degree because you've been in the Four of Swords, still healing from it. So that Ten of Swords must have been pretty devastating. But you're on the precipice of healing enough that you can bust out and show everyone your beautiful colors as a monarch butterfly. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. I think what needs to come to an end is procrastination, the feeling of doom and gloom. The past is going to repeat itself. Hierophant, there you are. Queen of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. To the Six of Pentacles, to the Devil card. I think this is what you're afraid of. There goes that Five of Cups again, which would be the past. So you're desiring to move in a particular direction, Taurus, to open yourself up, to be vulnerable again, to try again. But the only thing holding you back is that the last time you did that, you were heartbroken or devastated or encountered some kind of loss. But you're about to come out of the shadows. That's the feeling that I get here. Tell me more about that. Where's Taurus headed here in the Six of Swords? What situation in your life needs to come to an end? The procrastination, the keeping to yourself, the not mingling, the, not getting out there, not having fun, not enjoying life again, not engaging in romantic partnerships and going out and dating, like for those of you that are single. I think that's what needs to come to an end. One more shuffle here. Thank you. So if you were to venture forward, Eight of Wands, talk about venture forward. Queen of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. We have the Five of Cups. Look at that. The Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. This is the new thing that you want. I think for a lot of you, it's love. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like I have a group of you here that you very much would like a romantic partnership. Someone that would be your equal. King to the Queen of Cups. Someone who's emotionally balanced and emotionally expressive. King to the Queen of Wands. Someone where there's a lot of fire and there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of excitement. I think you're looking for your equal. I think you're good on money, or you feel good enough with money in that Nine of Pentacles. I don't think you're looking for someone to come in and financially rescue you. I don't think you're looking for a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. Not in that Nine of Pentacles energy. I think you're looking for someone who's just like you. Emotionally balanced, fired up, ready to get out there, ready to explore life, ready to be passionate, someone who's grounded, someone who's sensible, someone who's got their shit together. And that person is waiting for you. I asked what you would be moving towards. Your counterpart. Your counterpart is waiting for you. I really feel like this is a love reading. So if you're not interested in love, or you're not a single Taurus who's interested in love, please check another placement. Just means it's not your reading. But this is the type of partner that you want, Taurus. And I feel like this person is waiting for you. There's one or two things here that have to happen first. You either have to get out of your head about something that came to an end in the past that you can't change. So you can't allow those doubts, fears, or insecurities of what happened with that person back there to now affect your ability to move forward and meet your match. I mean, literally your match. Or you're currently in a situation that is toxic, where there's betrayal, deception, cheating, lying. You know, it's sad. It's sad and it's painful. So you're going to have to take the message how it resonates to you. You're either currently in a connection like this, and Source is saying you don't have to continue enduring this because there's someone else energetically waiting for you to close that out. And as soon as you start to move forward and you start healing from that connection, you have someone really beautiful who wants to come in, and someone who is your equal. And for those of you who are single, I wouldn't allow what transpired there with that past person to prevent you from getting out there and becoming vulnerable, because I think that you do meet your match. So what situation in your life needs to come to an end? Either a current connection in your life where there's, again, I mean, look at these cards. This is absolutely terrible. I mean, this is Ace of Cups to the Seven of Swords. This is gaslighting, emotional manipulation. There's toxicity. Like I said, could be cheating. It's giving me the vibes of like narcissistic behavior. So if you're in a connection like this, Source is just saying, maybe you need to consider exiting it. And if that's not your current situation, then I just feel like I'm speaking to a single Taurus who very much would like to find their equal, but they're afraid because the last time they were in that type of connection, or they thought they were in that type of connection, they actually dealt with this, which again is quite toxic of a connection. So take the messages how they resonate to you. I feel like this is a love reading, and if that's resonating for you, Taurus, your equal is out there. You either have to move past the doubts, fears, or insecurities, or you have to move beyond the connection that is no longer aligned to who you are and to the person that you are becoming. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Type the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.